everybody, Mark here. Today I'm going to be doing a pasta dish. Now it consists of 200, there should be 200 grams in here. Let me just weigh that. Oh, 300, that's even better. There's 300 grams of pasta. This is left over from the, oh actually I thought it was from one of the deals, one of the £25 challenges I did, but it's from Sainsbury's. Anyway, 300 grams of pasta. Then what I've done, I've got some, I defrosted a pack of bacon. It's got 6 slices in here. I've taken 3 out, and I've got some Co-op chicken, which was £3. And it doesn't, I don't know how much it weighs because they've put the discount voucher over it, but £3 down to £1.80. Now I bought this last week, and it was up on the 19th actually, which is the day that I froze it. And so I've defrosted it today. I'm going to use some on this dish and some on a dish later. I've got my eye on another chicken and bacon and something else in there. Alright, so I've taken half the bacon and half the chicken, put them on a plate. There we are, and I've cut them up into small pieces. There we are. I'll put the chicken in maybe 5 minutes before the bacon. I figure the bacon will be quicker, so I'll put that in afterwards. Okay, so at the moment I've got the water boiling. There we are. I've got the water boiling in here. It's about up to, anyway, it's about a couple of inches deep. I haven't overfilled it, otherwise I'd be here all day. It's taking bloody ages to boil as it is. Okay, I've got the oil. Right, I've got the oil on, oh blimey, I've got the oil on 12. I'm going to turn that down to 8. Just to, I'll put it on 12 just to get it heated up. I'll put it down to 8. I'm going to put the chicken in now. And fry that off. Get it browned just for a few minutes and then throw the bacon in. Alright, and then I'll show you a little bit from there. Okay, we're ready for the chicken. We're going to put the chicken in. Oh, yeah, you've got to be careful because it'll start spitting oil and all over. I've got it on, I've turned it down to 6 out of 12. I might have a little bit too much oil in here. Ah, yeah, it's starting to spit oil about. Anyway, just turn that away. Actually, I'm going to turn this down to 5. I don't know why it's spitting out oil. I mean, it's on half. It's only on halfway. Anyway, I'm just going to brown this off. What they've done, as soon as the heat hits them, they start to stick together. I have cut them into small pieces, but I'm just going to. They seem to have stuck together, so I'm going to separate them, separate the chunks. There. Alright, and then just mix them around. Keep them moving. Yeah, it's on 5 out of 12. I think I'll just hover it there for a few moments. Okay, what I'll do, I'm going to wait until the pink has gone. We don't want, as I've said before, if you've been a regular, we don't want any pink. At least on the outside. And then if need be, you can always cut them further into smaller pieces. But yeah, absolutely no pink. But it'll go from pink to white and then various shades of golden brown. So we're just going to get the white gone, or the pink gone rather. Okay, I cut them into small pieces before I threw them in, but I'm finding a few large ones, and it's actually quite easy to, you can just trim them, cut them in half with your spatula if they are a little bit big. So I just want them spoon size, you know. If I have lots and lots of little pieces, that means I'm guaranteed to, every time I get a spoonful, it'll have a piece of chicken and a piece of bacon on there. Okay, it's starting to brown a little bit. So now I'm going to be putting the bacon in there. There's 3 out of 6 pieces. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Just brown these off. Once they're brown, then I can, once they've started to cook a little bit, I'll put the pasta in the water. It's boiling away here, and then I'll put the sauce in. Okay. Anyway, okay, I'm going to cook that for a little bit longer, and I'll when I come to the next stage, the next stage will be putting the pasta in the water. Okay, I've changed the camera angle so you have a better look. What I've been doing is I've been giving this a stir. I've actually had it on between 5 and 6 out of 12 on the heat scale there. I turned it up to 8, just so it'll start cooking a little bit quicker. It's not browning as fast. It's basically just simmering away. You know, I want it to start browning. As soon as it starts to brown, I'll get it to the right colour that I want, and then I'll throw in the pasta, and then immediately I'll put in the pasta sauce. Yeah, the pasta sauce is I'm going to be using the Uncle Ben's Chilli con Carne medium hotness, mainly because it was on special. It was a quid, and which only makes it 25p more than a shop brand, you know. So I thought, as it's on special, I'll go for that. And anyway, so that's what I'll be using as a pasta sauce. Okay, so about another 5 minutes of this, and then I'll put the pasta in. Okay, the chicken and the bacon is at the point of perfect brownness. So it's that time again where I'm going to take the oil out of the pan here. I tip it at an angle, pour it into the, oh, you can't see it from there, but let's see, no, you can't see it from there either. Alright, it's that bottle. I know it's getting a bit manky. I'm going to get rid of this after this load of oil I put in it. It's the alternative to putting it down the sink and blocking up your drain, you see. You just take a 2-litre bottle, or any bottle really, cut the top off, use the top as a funnel, pour the oil, because you don't want this mixed in with your spaghetti sauce, all this oil. You don't want to eat this. Okay. So, the job now is boiling away. 300 grams of pasta, which immediately brings the temperature down, so it stopped boiling. So let's let this bring up to the boil, cook it for about 10-12 minutes or so, and then the pasta will be ready. Yeah, so it doesn't take very long. These are the little tubes, you know, the I like the tubes, I like the shells, I like the what else they got? Tubes, shells, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but I don't really go for the long stringy pasta. It's too awkward to eat with one hand. Anyway. Okay, so I'm going to leave that to boil. I'm going to put the sauce in there in a moment, and okay, now here we go with the Uncle Ben's sauce. Like I say, it was on special, which is why I bought it. Normally I'd go for a shop brand. Anyway, it's 450 grams. Pour all that in there. I was actually thinking about adding some sweet corn to this, but I don't have any sweet corn. It's a bit of a bummer. Otherwise, I would have cooked that up, thrown that in. That would have been great, you know. There's some vegetables in there. Okay, right. I'm going to save this jar because if the sauce gets too thick, then I'll just add some water to it, and then because as I've mentioned before, all this, I'm actually waving at the smoke here, but you can't see it. The smoke that's coming off is just water vapour. Okay, so the meat is already cooked. It's cooked to where I want it. So now I'm just going to gently simmer this on. I'm going to put it on 5 at the moment, and basically just cook this to try and coincide with the cooking of the pasta. All right. It's approximately 10 minutes later. I haven't looked at the clock, but the pasta is only about 2 minutes, 3 minutes away. And I've just had what I've done. I've cut the pasta in half. The way to do it, you can actually pretty much, with enough experience, you can basically tell roughly where it is by stirring it. You get a feel for how cooked it is. Then you go in, you cut a piece in half with your spoon against the side of the pan, and then you take a little bit and you taste it. Yeah, still pretty chewy. So I can tell by that it definitely needs a few more minutes. Okay, now the pasta sauce with the chicken and the bacon. Actually, it's not really pasta sauce. It's what is it now? Chilli con carne. That's what it is. But now this is pretty much cooked. It's on 5 out of 12. It's been simmering away for 10 minutes. It's bubbling. I just had a quick taste. The sauce isn't all that hot. Actually, I can taste it spicy. So what I'll do is it's not very hot in cooking temperature, is what I meant. So as soon as the pasta is ready to come out, I'm going to jam this on pretty much full, the pasta sauce, so it gets a quick burst of heat. It's going to bubble like mad, and then just to give it some extra heat so it's hot all the way through. Alright, so the next job is in a few moments I'm going to be draining the pasta. Okay then, now we're ready. The pasta's ready to go. It's pretty much boiled away half the water. Alright, so I'm going to pour this into a colander. Drain, just give it a shake. I can't show you too much of this because I'm trying to keep it over the sink. But give it a shake, get all the water out. What I'm going to do, normally I pour the pasta into the frying pan with all the sauce, but I've got 100 grams more pasta than I would normally. Normally I'd cook 200 grams. So what I'm going to do is put it back into the pan that it was boiled in, then turn everything off. Actually, if you can, there, I'll try and keep it there, I don't want it cooking too much. Okay, and then pour everything into the bowl with the pasta. Right. And then, actually, I mean, what I could do, what I used to do years ago, was just eat out of the saucepan here, you know. But I'm not going to do that today. There you go. Now, if I could go back, there would be, I would put, I think with a jar of 450 grams of sauce, you really want 200 grams of pasta. This is 300 grams, and there's barely enough to cover all the pasta. I'm giving it a good mix, but yeah, with 200 grams less, it'll be a lot better. Anyway, okay, so here we go. I'm going to pour that in there. Okay, now, where's my spoon? There we go. Now that is 300 grams of pasta, 450 grams of sauce, half a container of chicken and 3 bits of bacon. There we go. Now this sauce has kidney beans in it. Like I said, I would have liked to put sweet corn in here. Oh boy. The temperature is quite hot, as you can probably imagine. It's just come off the cooker. The spicy hotness is pretty. It's sort of like borderline tolerable. I mean, here. There's a lot of pasta here. A lot of chicken, a lot of bacon. Yeah, like I really think if you're going to do this at home, only measure out 200 grams of pasta as a maximum for a jar of sauce. Otherwise, you can have difficulty coating all the pasta with the sauce. Anyway, there you have it. Pasta, bolognese sauce, chicken, and bacon. There we are. And okay then, I'll put this over here. Or I'll put this over here. There you go. If you please consider hitting the subscribe. I'll put a couple of links to a couple of other videos. If you fancy taking a look at those, see what you think. Okay. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.